Well, the House of Rep have actually spoken about the suspension or the ban of Twitter from Nigeria. Yes, Nigerians have always expected the House of Representative or the National House of Assembly to be on the side of the citizens, but it seems we have more oppositions opposing Nigerians in that house, and even in the Senate, it seems they are working against Nigeria. And they forget their position is to fight for the rights of Nigerians. I don't think they even know what they are doing right there. But let's hear what they have to say about the ban of Twitter from Nigeria. Well, it does not really make sense if you ask me, while a president or a sitting president would take his own personal action against the people. Whatever is taken against him, he should handle it personally and not make it a collective thing and use it against other Nigerians. If his account is suspended for using a treasonable word or for using a word that is against the community guidelines of that platform, then he should rather plead, or better still, not use that platform anymore than taking it away or taking the right away from Nigerians. But let's see what the House of Rep has to say. Are they in support of Nigerians or they're in support of the government? Well, we'll find out in this report. But please ensure you subscribe to our channel. If you have not, give our video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, ensure you like and also share our videos. Okay, guys, without further ado, it says right here that Reps Minority Caucus suspension of Twitter provocative and obnoxious. Yes, the minority caucus in the House of Representatives on Saturday described as provocative, obnoxious, and unjustifiable the decision of the federal government to suspend the operation of Twitter in the country. The caucus said the action of the government was a clear violation of freedom of speech and other democratic rights and tenets as provided by the 1999 Constitution as amended. In a statement by the minority leader, Representative Ndidi Elumelu, the caucus said the decision of the government in suspending Twitter marks of intolerance, insensitivity, and aversion to the views, opinions, and aspirations of Nigerian citizens, especially the youth, on matters of the state. Our caucus rejects this thoughtless decision of the federal government, which amounts to a clampdown and a direct infringement on the rights of Nigerians to free speech as guaranteed by the 1999 Constitution as amended. It further shows the All Progressive Congress APC-led administration as one that is unwilling to listen to Nigerians, but ready to use any means to suppress and subjugate its citizens. The minority caucus is disturbed that the suspension of Twitter in the country came after the social media platform deleted President Muhammadu Buhari's tweet. Such response by the federal government has raised further concerns over the APC-led administration's disturbing rating on issues of political intolerance, abuse of rights, and violation of rules in our country. Moreover, this action of the federal government coming at a time the National Assembly is conducting its public hearing towards the amendment of the Constitution may constitute a major setback capable of diminishing public confidence in the exercise as well as other processes, genuine efforts by the legislature to strengthen democratic tenets in the country. It called on President Muhammadu Buhari to immediately reverse the suspension placed on Twitter so as not to exacerbate the already tense situation in the country. Yes, it obviously shows that our president is not a thinking one, because a country that is going through such stress, going through such insecurity, this is not the best time to take drastic decisions that would not put your country in the pedestal of going forward, or in a pedestal that others would want to emulate, the good things happening in the country. How can Nigeria be going through all of this and at the same time the president is adding more pressure to what the people are already going through? It just doesn't make sense. It is deafening, it is absurd, it is disappointing that at this time where Nigerians needed or need the president the most to make some decisions that will push the country forward. He is rather making decisions that will suppress the voices and suppress, the strength of the people. Now they forget that the strength of the country still depends on the youth. And if you're doing away with the youth of the country, I can assure you it's only going to be a matter of time before the country will become a finished one. Remember what the US even said, that Nigeria have shown every sign of a failed nation. That is what they have said. So very soon, you will hear reports on the number of failed nations. Nigeria might be number 2 or number 3, and it will be an unfortunate incident, or it will be an unfortunate thing at that point. How has Nigeria gotten to this state where Nigerians can no longer express themselves in words? Twitter is a place where most times it is what is in the hearts of people that they put out there. How come you want to suppress what people are saying? How come you want to suppress what Nigerians are doing? It is unfortunate that our government is not thinking, and they are not doing things that would favor the rights of Nigerians or would favor Nigerians. Now everyone is saying we don't even have a president. Even if we don't have a president, those in the government, is it everyone that have also lost their minds? That is the question. Because if Mr. A has lost his mind, then Mr. B should have his mind, all put together. How come everyone in the government are not thinking straight? Is it that there's someone, or there's terrorism going on in the government where some people are not allowed to talk, they're not allowed to move, they're not allowed to do anything? They just do whatever they ask them to say. I think that is what we should begin to look at. It seems these guys are under duress in the government house or in the presidency. Let us know so that Nigerians would know what action to take. Because at this point, everything just seems so disturbing. Everything just seems so, disappointing. At the same time, everything also seems so unbelievable. It all looks like a dream, like this is not happening. But the truth is, it is happening in the faces of everyone. How did Nigeria actually get here? How come that Nigerians cannot even speak up any longer? Once Nigerians speak and they try to criticize the government sees it as an attack and attack the people back. Because now, how can a government account or the president's account be suspended, and he is taking it on Nigerians? How does that correlate? How does your account being suspended, you're now using it against Nigerians? It just doesn't speak well of a country. And now, House of Representative have 2 caucuses, and in the caucus, one caucus is bigger than the other. So even when the others are speaking the right things, the majority are using it against the minority because they are more. So who is going to free Nigerians from this mess? Who exactly? And I keep wondering, even if you're in the same party, don't you know what is right from wrong? It does not matter because you're in APC, you shouldn't be thinking straight. You should think straight. If the president is taking a wrong decision, you should be able to ask questions. How many of the APC members are asking questions? All because they want to fill their pockets, they forget thinking straight. And at the end of the day, everyone is going to be affected. So my dear people, that is it. Please drop your comment. Tell us what you think about this. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.